this is a continuing assessment and evaluation, no? For the preparation natin sa barangay and SK elections. Ang schedule natin, ang petsa natin ng barangay and SK elections natin is October 30, no? Hindi na yung na-postpone yung December 5 last year. Now, for the barangay and SK elections, we have 68,468,339 registered voters for the barangay elections. And for the SK elections, meron tayong 23,444,090 registered voters for the Sangguniang Kabataan Barangay SK elections. Now, etong barangay elections natin will be conducted in a manual conduct of elections, no? Wherein voters will fill up the ballot, susulat yung pangalan, tapos babasahin ng teachers. And this time, dalawa ang balota natin, no? One ballot for the barangay elections, for the barangay officials, and another ballot for the Sangguniang Kabataan elections. Itong mga balota natin, mayroon itong distinguishing marks, no? Easy for voters and electoral boards natin na ma-determine, ma-identify whether this ballot is a barangay ballot or this ballot is an SK ballot. Okay. Now, for purposes of this barangay and SK elections, mayroon tayong mga innovations. No? Ang COMELEC will venture on some innovations and pilot testing. No? One is itong, although manual, generally manual ang conduct natin ng barangay and SK elections, we will at the same time magpa-pilot testing tayo na gagawin natin ang barangay and SK elections in an automated manner. No? 3 barangays ito ng Dasmariñas at saka Quezon City. Ipa-pilot testing natin. So they will be filling up yung automated ballot natin. No? Nakasulat yung pangalan, tapos isi-shade lang ng mga botante ang kanilang kandidato na mapipili. Tapos ipifeed doon sa vote counting machines na ginamit natin sa 2022 national and local elections. Okay? Then aside from that, mayroon tayong mall voting. Pa-pilot testing din natin from schools or government facilities or buildings na ginagawa ang botohan natin. Itatry natin na ang botohan gagawin sa mga malls. No? Ang end in mind natin dito, ang objective natin dito is that parang magiging convenient, komportable, at matiwasay yung pagboto ng mga botante natin on election day. No? Siguro for the succeeding elections, kung maganda itong takbo ng mall voting natin, pwede na natin itong i-expand, no, in other areas. Also, for these barangay elections, mayroon tayong tinatawag na PDL voting. No? Itong mga kapatid natin na nasa kulungan, pwede silang mag-participate sa barangay and SK elections, and doon mismo sa detention facilities gagawin ang botohan. Okay? So not only that, mayroon din tayong pilot testing. No? Pina-pilot testing natin yung early voting, no? For persons deprived of senior citizens and PWD. No? Voting will start, normally ang voting natin will start from 7 o'clock in the morning and will end at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But for this pilot testing on early voting, voting will start at 5 o'clock in the morning and will end 7 o'clock. No? Ito yung pilot testing natin. Priority dito ang senior citizen at saka PWD between 5 o'clock in the morning up to 7 o'clock in the morning. So 2 oras, sila lang ang i-entertain ng electoral boards natin. Okay? Now, sa poll workers natin, mayroon tayong 605,397 public school teachers who will act as electoral boards for these barangay and SK elections. Okay? And also, bawat schools mayroong tinatawag na DESO ng mga supervisors natin who will manage the conduct of elections within the voting centers. Okay? And pagkatapos ng bilangan, dadalhin ang resulta sa Barangay Board of Canvassers, who will canvass the election returns and proclaim the winning candidates. Ang Barangay Board of Canvassers, paggaganapin yan, gagawin yan doon mismo sa eskwelahan or sa voting center kung saan ang barangay mayroong voting center. Okay? So, as far as the preparation is concerned, tapos na tayo magprinta ng balota as well as accountable forms, except yung mga nadagdag natin na mga botante, no? Because we extended the registration December and January, around 1.3 million yan. Hindi pa natin na-printa yan because mayroon tayong ikakandak na special ERB hearing para kasi nakita natin na mayroong around 400,000 double multiple registered voters, no? Tatanggalin natin yan para malinis yan. Then after that, yung remaining sa 1.3 million na additional, saka na tayo magpiprinta ng additional ballots natin. But practically, yung 91 million ng dati na nating registered voters natin, tapos na ang pagprinta ng balota. Okay? And ballots will be deployed from October 5 hanggang sa October 20. Okay? So, again, this is a continuing, itong activity natin ngayon, together with the field personnel is a continuing assessment and evaluation kung saan na ang preparation natin mula sa main hanggang dito sa field ng mga sa COMELEC natin. No? So, with that, so, again, no, nakalimutan ko yung yung dalawang balota natin for the barangay and SK elections, ilalagay yan sa isang ballot box. Okay? Isang ballot box lang, pero yung ballot box na hindi AES, yung ballot box na hindi itim, instead yung ballot box na yellow, yung metal na ballot box ang gagamitin. So, pagkatapos ng botohan, pagkatapos ng pagboto ng isang tao, ng botante, ilalagay yung SK at barangay ballot sa isang ballot box. Okay? Then, pagkatapos dyan, bago bilangin, isusort yan, SK, separate yan, SK and barangay, tapos bilangin ang SK, tapos barangay elections. At the same time, ipiprepare ang election returns. Okay? So, Chair, yun lang muna for the briefing natin kasi kung ipa-follow ko ito ng mga 90 slides ito, medyo mahaba. So, yun lang muna as far as the barangay and SK elections. Maraming salamat po.